So joining us now, Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville, the great Senator Tuberville. Welcome back, sir. One thing I do want to get into with Mike Johnson, I mean, he's the Speaker of the House, but in the Senate, Mr. Trump has called repeatedly in recent days to end the filibuster, as you know. And it's a controversial idea, but he says if Republicans don't do it first, Democrats can do it first. I don't know if getting this shutdown over with and getting a financing bill to open the government takes the pressure off that, or what happens to ending the filibuster.
No, Larry, I think it just adds the pressure. Again, this bill that we'll pass tonight here in the Senate and then go to the House, hopefully it'll pass there, only goes to the end of January. And we'll start this whole process over again. There's a lot of people at home right now looking at television wondering, are we going to start getting our paychecks starting at the end of the week because they're broke, they can't pay their bills? Are we going to go through this again with the American people? They deserve a lot better, and they deserve an opportunity for President Trump, who got 77 million votes, Larry, to say, listen, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to bust the filibuster. We're going to have 51 votes to pass about 50 or 60 things in the next 3 years and get this country straightened out, because they're not going to agree to anything. We're very lucky that they're agreeing to this. Only simple fact that we're in the holiday season. We've got air traffic controllers not showing up for work. Travel's going to be a detriment to this country, and we got people broke. And so it won't be quite as bad in January, but we're still going to have the same problem.
You're not concerned that if and when the Democrats come back into power, and you know, the last time they had the Senate, right, a couple years ago, it was only Senator Sinema and Manchin that stopped the filibuster from ending. And all the stuff about D.C. statehood and Puerto Rican statehood and stacking the Supreme Court and all the rest of it, I mean, it'll come back. You're not concerned that that will happen the next time they take power?
Oh, it will happen. It'll be the first thing that they do. They'll bust the filibuster. It's over. They showed that last time, Larry, only because Manchin and Sinema, who I talked with a lot right before that vote, they saved us, because it would have been a detriment to even the election if they'd have done that. So President Trump is exactly right. You know, the first thing we would do, and President Trump will tell you this, is if we go bust the filibuster, it'll be 51 votes to get voter ID, 51 votes, no mail-in ballots. We have got to make sure our voting is accurate, and we don't have people having illegals vote, and the things that even happened in this last election. So it's not just the president, it's also the congressional and the Senate, and even local and state elections that have huge problems with no voter ID and mail-in ballots.
So, okay, so you want to go forward to it. Is there a group in the inside the Republican Senate conference that will stand down and go along with it? As I've heard that there's, 10 or 15 senators, Republican senators, that just won't follow up on it.
Yeah, that's about right, Larry. But I think a lot of them looked at this for the past 40 or 41 days saying, this didn't go very well. Now, are we going to turn around and do it again in January? The exact thing is going to happen. Chuck Schumer can't agree to another CR in January. He's going to kick the can down the road, and he's going to say, listen, Republicans, you're on your own. And if we're going to get the country opened back up probably the next time around, it's going to have to be 51 votes. It can't be 60, because they're not going to agree with it again. They're going to make us pay for it in the election next year. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get the American people going in the right direction, get our country going in the right direction, and do the right thing for the people that voted for President Trump. Give him a chance, because if we don't do it, he won't have an opportunity to do anything the next 3 years. They will block everything with a 60-vote count.
Senator Schumer's days numbered as the minority leader? What do you think, Senator?
No, I think he's done. I think unless he makes a drastic change in the next CR in January and really stands up to us again and convinces his caucus. The problem is he lost 8 people last night. You can't lose people in your caucus if you're a Democrat. Now, we lose them because we have open minds in the Republican side. People are going to vote their conscience, and they're going to vote for their state. The Democrats vote for power. And so he's losing it very quickly. And it just depends on if that young lady from New York wants to run. But at the end of the day, they've got a huge divide in the Democratic side. We'll see what happens. And then in this vote this week, It'll be big. This is not over with, Larry. It's not over with by far shot, and then we'll have to do this again in January.
You say it's not over. You don't think they'll sign a CR this week?
Well, again, we've got to get it done in the Senate. We got we vote in about 35 minutes. We have a first vote of 4 or 5 votes.
Right.
And then it has to go to the House. And then there's going to be a lot of people have to be convinced over there to get it passed. So, again, don't ever count your chickens before they hatch here in this place, because anything can happen.
All right. I got it. Never will. Senator Tommy Tuberville, thank you, sir. As always, appreciate it.